Hey guys, it's Jordan. Welcome back to another Jordan Budgets video. As you may know, on this channel we do cash stuffing, savings challenges, grocery hauls, budgeting, that kind of thing. These are new savings challenge cards that I have created. They are new on my brand new Etsy shop as well. Obviously it's all new, but the Etsy shop was just created and I just put up these cards. They fit perfectly inside these A6 style binders, and you're going to see that in this video. If you would like to check that out, the link to my brand new Etsy shop is below in this video. And let's just go over these cards and what categories we have created. All of these are in one file on the Etsy shop, so you pay the same fee for the entire PDF, and then you print it yourself. This is not something that I'm shipping to you. You do have to print it yourself. But with that means that you can use this and then reprint it as many times as you need it after you've made that initial purchase. So let me show you guys the categories. We have a $1 challenge. Let me grab the old one that I have. Give me 1 second. So this is one that I created previously. Obviously the style has changed just a little bit. Each challenge card has its own template color now, but I just want to show you. So as you put $1 into the savings challenge, you color in the background just as a little encouragement and a way to help you track the money. So for the $1, $5, $10, and $20 challenge cards, there's no, I guess, strict way to budget that. It's just you color it as you put in a dollar. Depending on how you color it, for me it's about 50 different little sections and flowers to color. So for the $1, I would have $50 in there, for example. And then let me show you the other cards. That's $1 challenge, $5 challenge, $10 challenge card, 20. Then we move on to a 50 envelope challenge. This is sort of similar, it's very similar to the 100 envelope challenge, only if you are like me and you're on a low income budget, I find the 100 envelope challenge to be just impossible for me. So if you do the 50 envelope challenge, you would have $1,275 saved at the end of that challenge. New car, you get to decide which amount you're saving for the new car card. Christmas card, same thing. You get to pick how much you are saving depending on how much you make each tree worth. And then there's a back to school card. By the time you have filled all of this in, you will have saved $528. Okay, so let me go ahead and stuff my new cards into this envelope, and I will be right back to do our cash stuffing. Alright guys, I am back. As you can see, I did take out some older cards that were already in here and replace them with the new cards. Those were just cards that I was making, and I've made edits to those. So those were like first drafts, second drafts, and I've made changes since then. And we do have some cash that has already been stuffed previously, so we will go through and add those onto our cards. All right, I'm excited, guys. How are you guys doing today? I hope you're all doing lovely. I hope that you are having a great week. I'm uploading this on a Thursday, so we should be in the middle of the week when you guys see this. I'm having a great week so far. Both of my kids are in school, and they are happy to be in school, so that is always a great way to be in the middle of the week. Sometimes my little one is like, he's already over school by Tuesday. He starts asking like, okay, are we done? Are we done with school yet? And we are not. We are just in the middle of it. Okay, so for the $1 challenge, I did already have $1 in there, so I'm going to color this in. Okay, so I just colored that in to reflect the dollar that we already had saved. And I do want to add $5 more to the $1 challenge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, giving us $6 in that challenge. So let me color that in 5 more times. Okay, so we have colored that in to reflect the $6 that we have stuffed. Next we have our $5 challenge. There is already a 5 in there, and I'm going to put $5 more in. So that brings us to $10 in our $5 challenge. And for my 1, 5, 10, and $20 challenges, all of those are going towards saving for my move. Now you might know in my regular sinking funds, and I say regular sinking funds, these are, I guess, savings challenges. That is different, isn't it? So my sinking funds, I do have a moving binder in that one, but all of that money saved goes towards a moving trip that I am making soon, and that is to visit the location that I'm moving to. This is to save for when we actually move. So we are moving in about a year, ideally, hopefully, so that I can move and get a great job and my kids can be in a better area. I like the area we're at now. It's just, it doesn't have as much opportunity as other places. I do live in South Mississippi on the coast. I like it here because we have family here. And if you've never been to Mississippi, you might have a different idea of what the coast might be like, but it's really nice here. And it's just, the schools and the hospitals are not ideal. And when you have little kids that have unique needs, that's, it's not a great place to be for that specific reason. So I would like to be moving, and that's what all of these savings challenges are going towards. Now, I don't have any 10s this week, so we are going to skip that savings challenge. It does look like I have a 10 already stuffed from a previous time. So we will go ahead and color in this card just one time. Okay, so that is colored. And the $20 challenge, we are going to put $20 into our $20 savings challenge. And so let's color that in one time. And we're going to change things up. I want to just color a flower instead of coloring the numbers. Okay, I stole these crayons from my kids. I thought I had color pencils, and I'm sure that I used to, but I'm equally sure now that I've hunted for them that my kids have taken them because I can't find them anywhere. And I used to have a nice set that I just kept in the box, kept it around in case, at some off chance that I needed it. And my kids are like, yeah, right, you can't have your own special crayons, So they definitely took it. So I'm using theirs now. I just stole right back from them. Okay, 50 envelope challenge. I am going to put, let's see, I think we already have some in here. So let's start with that. We have $20, $21, $22, $23 already in the envelope challenge. So let me color that in really quick. Okay, $23. And as I said a little bit ago, this will equal $1,275. I know the 100 envelope challenge is very, very popular. I just also know that's not something that I can pull off right now. So I went ahead and created this 50 envelope challenge. And I'm hopeful that some of you can appreciate it and also use a smaller tracker instead of the 100 envelope challenge. I'm going to add $20 to this today. So let's mark off the 20. There we go. Oh, I almost missed that last 20. There we go. All right. Get that in. And I created these trackers in I guess sort of with the intent and the mindset that they were going to be for myself. But the more I thought about it, I thought I would go ahead and create it for you guys and put up that Etsy shop. Like I said, it's linked below. But usually I've seen a lot of trackers and things that people use for challenges, and it's usually created to be in a separate, bigger notebook or binder. And I'm really wanting to create everything for myself and for my Etsy shop that will fit in the A6. A very loud car just went by. I'm really wanting to create only stuff that goes in the Etsy shop that will fit in the A6 binder that is very popular for people to use for their budgeting. So I want the tracker and the money and the budgeting sheets. I want it all to fit in this so that conveniently it can all stay together. So I thought since I was creating it for myself, I would go ahead and put it up on Etsy for you guys and see what you think about it, and if you would like to purchase it and go ahead and get it over there. So this particular set will all come together, and it's just going to be a printable version. It's not something that I'm mailing out, at least not right now. Okay, new car. So this one's going to take a little bit of math. I guess it won't. Okay, I'll just tell you what I'm thinking. I would like to get a new car. So there are 35 cars here. So for this, you want to just determine the amount that you would like to save. I would like to save $3,500. Now I can't get an entire brand new car for that amount, but I feel like that is a great down payment and it's a great place to start. So the amount I'd like to save is $3,500. There are 35 cars here. So then you will take that number that you have decided you want to save. I'm doing 3,500, and then you divide it by 35 because that's the amount of cars that are there. So for me, that would mean that each car represents $100. So that is my tracking set. And how I'm going to track saving for my new car. In my sinking funds, I had been saving for a new car, but realistically it was car maintenance costs. So every single time car maintenance came around, I would just take money out of this new car fund. I've now separated those sinking funds. So in my sinking funds, I still have everything set aside for car maintenance in that sinking funds binder, but now I want to start this new car savings. I am going to put $20 into new car savings, but because it's not $100, I cannot color in a car yet. It will just be sitting here, and once we reach $100, I will color in that first car. Christmas. So this is another one that you get to decide the amount that you want to save and then how much each tree would be worth. So there are 40 trees here. I would like to save $400 for Christmas. That is a perfect amount for myself and my boys. And then that would mean, so 400 divided by 40 trees, that means each tree is worth $10. So for Christmas, there was already 5 in here, and I'm going to add, let's see, how much am I adding? 25. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So that means I have $30 total, and I can color in 3 of the trees. Okay, so that is the Christmas sinking funds. Last one is back to school. You guys know my kids have just gone back to school. I guess it's been a few weeks at this point, so they are completely set on their back to school stuff for this year. I'm gonna go ahead and start saving for next year. For this tracker, all the backpacks are already numbered for the amount that you would put in when you color in that backpack. The total amount at the end would be $528 that you would have back to school. Okay, so let's see. So for back to school, we are going to put $5 in. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we will find that $5 backpack and color that in. Okay, guys, that is it for this video. I hope you like my new trackers, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. In this video, things were a little bit different than they will be in the future. In the future, I'm just going to be coloring in and sharing the challenge amounts with you. It was a little bit different and a little more drawn out this time because I did need to set up and explain these new card holders. If you are interested in them, again, the Etsy link is below. I would love it if you would support my channel and support my brand new Etsy shop. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. As always, I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.